level 2 chin-ups. I'm going to demonstrate a level 2 chin-up with a TRX strap, but you could absolutely utilize a squat rack with a bar height, which is going to be about chest height, somewhere just between my chest and shoulder height, depending on how long your arms are. If you have longer arms, longer torso, you may have to set a bar up a little higher, closer to your shoulders. I'm 5'8", extremely average size limbs, so I'm set up about chest height. Level 2 chin-ups, what I'm looking to do is position my torso directly underneath the TRX or bar, depending on how you're setting this up. Again, I'm just utilizing the TRX for this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a step out in front of me. This could be a weight bench, this can be a yoga step, this could be even if you had like a dumbbell that you could rest your feet on. Like if I had my dumbbell blocks out here, I'm just putting my feet up on that. Again, I'm not tilting it vertically, I'm keeping it horizontal so they're not going to fall. But all I'm doing is utilizing a step to create more of a deficit that I can't push with my legs for assistance. So if you saw a level 1 chin-up, you're using your feet to help push yourself up. But with a level 2 chin-up, I'm putting my feet up, creating a deficit, which makes it a little harder for me to use my body for assistance. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to position myself underneath. I'm going to adjust this positioning out a little bit more so that I can get a little bit more vertical with the TRX above me. And then I'm going to put my feet up on the block. And then from here, what I'm doing is I can't necessarily push myself down. Like if I push down on my heels, I'm actually going to kind of want to extend my hips. And I'm going to end up doing some type of a weird glute bridge, which isn't going to work because my hands are over my head right now. So what I'm doing here is taking away part of my body weight. You'll see my hips kind of come off the ground now, and I have my hips about 4 inches off the floor. From here, I'm able to pull myself up into a chin-up, coming back down. So this position isn't like a true vertical overhead pull-up position. You can see I'm kind of getting horizontal because of where my feet placement are in front of me. But what this is doing is training the body to pull the elbows in, keep my torso nice and tight, and having my feet out in front of me limits how much of my body weight I'm pulling up. It's probably taking away a good third of my body weight, but also it's not allowing me to use my push or use my legs for assistance. This is an amazing variation. That's a great step up from a level 1, which is why it's level 2. But before you get to a chin-up bar for eccentrics or band-assisted chin-ups. So I start here, lifting my hips up off the ground. This is my bottom position. Pull, rotate my knuckles so they're facing me. I could absolutely do this with a neutral grip. And I could absolutely do this with a palms away, more traditional pull-up grip. So whatever grip is comfortable, that's why I like the TRX for this, because it's going to allow you to adjust for your forearm rotation. However you want to go through that with your upper body is totally fine. I typically like to rotate and get a little bit of a pull. Helps with the shoulders as well. But the level 2 positioning requires some type of bench. I could absolutely use a dumbbell. I could absolutely use a bench. The higher the apparatus, the harder it's going to be. I typically recommend something 12 inches off the floor, but if you had a weight bench and you had to use something that was a little higher, 16, 18 inches off the floor, you totally could. Just know that the more of a deficit you create, putting your feet higher, the harder this gets. So that's a level 2 chin-up. Enjoy.